New York prosecutor says Trump inquiry now criminal. The New York Attorney General's office says it is investigating the Trump Organization in a criminal capacity. A spokesman for the state's top prosecutor, Letitia James, said the inquiry into Mr. Trump's property company was no longer purely civil. Ms. James has been scrutinizing the ex-Republican president's financial dealings before he took office. To stay up to date with latest top stories, make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel by clicking the button above this video. The Trumps deny wrongdoing and say the inquiry by a Democratic prosecutor is a political vendetta. Ms. James' spokesman, Fabian Levy, told the BBC on Tuesday, "We have informed the Trump Organization that our investigation into the organization is no longer purely civil in nature. We are now actively investigating the Trump Organization in a criminal capacity, along with the Manhattan DA. We have no additional comment." The statement did not say what turned the inquiry from civil to criminal in nature or whether the former president himself might be personally implicated in any allegations. Ms. James launched a civil inquiry in March 2019 into claims that Mr. Trump had inflated the value of his assets to banks when seeking loans and understated them to lower his taxes. Her office has also been seeking documents on 4 Trump Organization properties in Manhattan, upstate New York, Chicago and Los Angeles. Manhattan District Attorney Cyrus Vance Jr. said in court documents last August that his office was investigating alleged protracted criminal conduct at the Trump Organization. Mr. Vance's legal filing cited newspaper articles about purported bank and insurance fraud at the company. The Manhattan District Attorney has also been investigating whether any of Mr. Trump's financial records were doctored to cover up hush money payments to 2 women in 2016 who say they had affairs with him. Mr. Vance's office said in February it had obtained Mr. Trump's tax returns as part of the investigation after a long legal battle. Throughout his presidency, Mr. Trump resolutely refused to reveal his tax returns despite coming under great pressure to do so. A significant development. Throughout his time in office, Donald Trump dismissed any probe into his financial dealings or those of his organization as a politically motivated witch hunt led by Democrats desperate to see him forced from power. Yet now that he no longer enjoys protection from prosecution, this latest development will trouble him. That a former U.S. president is facing not 1, but 2 criminal investigations is a significant development, one which could have repercussions for his political future. The New York State Attorney General, Letitia James, clearly believes that there is enough at play to warrant moving the investigation from a civil to a criminal one. When combined with the ongoing examination of the former president's tax returns by the Manhattan District Attorney, Cy Vance, Mr. Trump is looking at a complex and tangled legal battle ahead, one which he remains adamant he shouldn't have to face, but which he now almost certainly cannot avoid.